Hi there, it's Rebecca from Sapphire Coast Tarot. Today I will be doing a reading for the sign of Capricorn. This can be anywhere in your chart, the sun, moon or rising, or Venus. This will be for the 26th of April to the 2nd of May. I am running a free personal reading competition. Now this will run from the 19th of April till the 19th of May. All you need to do is put a green heart in the comments and I can get in contact with you after that, after the 19th. I hope you've been really well, Capricorn, and not sick or anything like that. I hope to give you some good answers that you're seeking from this reading. If you have subscribed already, I'm very thankful for that subscription. If you would like to subscribe, and then you can hit the notification bell. You can be notified of when the readings get uploaded to YouTube. What other information do I have for you? We're having a full moon on the 27th of April, and that will be a full moon in Scorpio. So it's a good time to release anything that you would like to release from your life or manifest. You just need to write this down on a piece of paper, maybe get a candle out. If you have some crystals, you can do a crystal grid and burn the piece of paper and say goodbye to it and put it into the universe. Or if you're manifesting, put down exactly what you would like to do. The full moon is a really good time to release things from, and the new moon is a good time to manifest whatever's new that you would like to come into your life. Okay, so let's get into your reading, Capricorn, for the 26th of April to the 2nd of May. Remember, time is fluid, so it doesn't necessarily have to be in this time frame. It can have already happened or can happen in your future as well. Okay, so the first thing we have out is the Two of Pentacles. All right, so I'm doing past, present and future. We've got the Five of Wands. We've got the Devil card there, which represents your sign. We also have the Seven of Swords. We have the Hierophant. We have the Five of Cups. We also have the Justice card in the near future. And what else have we got for you? We've got Death. And we have got the Three of Wands. Okay, a little bit complex there with a few different energies coming forward. Okay, so the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is an air energy, so you may have Aquarius, Gemini or Libra in your chart. The Ten of Swords does represent your intellect challenges and your animosity and analyzation. So this card tells me that you are cutting through illusions. You may be feeling a loss after ending a difficult situation that you've been involved in. By releasing this, you will be ready for a new beginning. So that's nice. Even though we have closed off one door, there is another one opening up there for you. Okay. The outcome is now dependent upon the actions that you take to avert the situation. So that's what's on the bottom of the deck for you, Capricorn, and I will read the cards now. Okay, so this is the near past. As I said, doesn't have to be. It's wherever you're up to in your story. The Two of Pentacles can represent that you have a choice to make. It can also represent it is the earth energy, so it is your sign. This is asking you to maintain a balanced life. It looks like you've been trying to maybe keep too many plates spinning at the one time. So this is saying that you do need to find and look for that balanced life. I have spoken about the boat before in the portholes, and the portholes represent each part of our life. So if each part of our life is in balance, if something's not, one of those portholes will break and the ship will sink. So that's why it's important to keep that boat maintained and keep a balanced life. So maybe if you just need to maybe concentrate on one thing at a time, and not do so much juggling. Yeah, so these projects that you are juggling, one of them are going to fall flat on its face. You can always pick up something later on when you become really good in one area. You can move on to the next thing. Care is needed in this area, so to progress smoothly and flowing. But the signs are good that this can be attained. So that's what this card's about. Okay, so in the next part we have the Five of Wands. So this is fire energy. So you could have fire in your chart, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. You could also be dealing with someone who has the fire in their chart as well, or a fire sign as their sun sign. Okay, so we have the Five of Wands. This talks about conflicts and differences of opinions. Maybe you've had some petty squabbles around you, which is draining your energy from key issues that need resolving. You may have had some power struggles and competition as well. But what this card is asking you to do is be diplomatic in this situation. We can see here that the people that are there with their wands are fairly well fighting against each other, squabbling, whatever they're doing. So what you need to do to resolve this situation is remain diplomatic in this area, in whatever situation you're going through, or what have been, or going in the, or wherever you are. Okay, so then we've got the Devil energy, which does represent your sign. You could be dealing with another Capricorn as well. It's quite possible. There is a situation that's dragging you down, and no doubt after the petty squabbles and differences of opinion, you will be feeling very drained and dragged down. You're feeling hopeless to change it. This card does also represent addictions. The addictions are controlling you. It could be that you are overindulging in drugs, could be cigarettes, could be alcohol, it could be overworking, could be that. You could be also lusting or having too much sex. The other thing it could be is it can be any addiction. Anything that you're doing too much of is an addiction. So this is making you feel further upset because from what I can see is you're doing too much. You're having petty squabbles, you've got too many plates to spin, and this is why you're going towards these addictions, thinking that it's going to fix the situation, but in fact it's not. It's going to, you just basically, you're in a destructive mode. So this card's asking you to take control of this and maybe see what you can do to help yourself. If it means that you need to seek outside help, all it takes is one trip to the GP or speak to a friend about it, and they can give you some advice on that as well. This card's asking you to release it and walk free. This card can also talk about that someone around you has some secrecy or some secret plans, or you may have some secrecy or some secret plans. So that's what that card there represents for you, Capricorn. Okay, so in the present we have the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is for the air energy, so you could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius or Libra, or you could have that in your chart. Seven, bad luck is affecting matters now. What you need to do is take some precautions, as there is some type of theft or something is being taken from you in greed. There's an element of unfairness. You need to use more of that diplomacy and against heavy-handed methods to achieve results. So you need to keep calm, maybe get some more facts in regards to this, or hand it over to someone else, or maybe fix the situation in numbers. So if you've got some friends that can help you out, so you can get rid of this, either it's another person or it could be just someone stealing from you online, or someone's not being fair in regards to your time. It could be in regards to your time as well. Someone may be wanting you to do something that you just can't possibly do. You're doing what you can, but this talks about some bad luck. You are having a little bad luck affecting matters. Okay, so in the next position we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant does represent Taurus, so you could be in contact with a Taurus, or you could have some Taurus in your chart. This, I'm thinking though that you may be helpful to you, Capricorn, to get some help from someone, maybe a wise and trusted person. This could be someone that works for a large organization, or maybe they're at a government or educational institution. This card can talk about also having traditional values and your morals and ethics. It talks about doing things the right way, the traditional way, within the law, etc. This person that you may be getting help from this could also be you as well, that you're set in your traditional values, like that's how you work your life, that you're morally and ethically and traditional in all your values. It also can talk about that you do have that set way of working and thinking, and that is very much a Taurus energy. And it's very difficult to implement change with you or with the other person that you're seeking advice from, or whatever situation you're in, as I said. Okay, so what we have after is we have the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups it talks about feeling disappointed. This talks about your love, emotions, and relationships. So this is a water energy, so you may have a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces placement in your natal chart. So the Five of Cups is, yes, as I said, feeling disappointed. You may be feeling let down or betrayed. You're regretful of some outcomes. You could have had a loss of a relationship. It doesn't have to be a romantic one. It can be the loss of a friendship. It could be the loss of a family member. It could be the loss of an acquaintance, anything, or someone that could have, it could be anything. What you need to do is have a bit of a logical mind, because, sorry, you don't need to get a logical mind. Your logical mind is clouded. That's what's happening for you at the moment, and you're probably feeling pretty down in the dumps in regards to this. As you can see here, this person looks very much like the Hermit in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot. You've got these three cups here, and you're looking down towards them and you're not particularly happy with that. It's disappointing, yes. It's let down. You may have been betrayed, and you may have had the loss of someone close to you as well. But you really need to have a look at what you do have standing there. You do have the Two of Cups. That's basically the past, and you really can't do anything about the past, not unless you've got like a time machine where you can go backwards in time, and unfortunately we can't do that. So we have these two cups standing here, and that's what you need to look at when you're in this situation, is look at those two cups standing and say, okay, well, I've lost that, but I've got this to look forward to. I still have my two cups. Because you've had this conflict in the past. You may have had someone that you know may have had an addiction, and you've decided to let them go because that's not suitable for your life, and that's why you are feeling disappointed. It could be any scenario, but I'm just trying to give you the positive outcome on this card, and that there are these two cards standing. It also may mean that you need to do some healing so you can move into your future towards your two cups. Everyone needs to heal at different times of their life. We're constantly healing something from our childhood. It could be a relationship. It could be a family problem. Our life goes up and down like a roller coaster. So this card also talks about healing. If you don't know how to heal yourself, I didn't know how or what to do like before I started on my new journey. There's all you need to do is basically just check out YouTube and put in healing, or Google healing. And there's so many things available to you. You may even need to have a trip to the GP just for a checkup. It won't hurt if you haven't been there for a while. You can also take yourself off to the beach or the bush, or walking is a brilliant way to get those endorphins moving. It doesn't have to be a fast-paced walk. It can be a dawdle. You could go out into your garden and do some gardening, just something for yourself. Meditation is really good. So yeah, meditation and relaxation can help you figure some things out. You might want to keep a journal. Just write all your feelings down there, and know that all that stuff is actually coming out of you. And once you put it on that paper, that's where you leave it. It's out of your head. It's done. It's in the book, and that's where it stays. You don't need to think about it anymore. Okay, because after that, in the near future, we have the Justice. Okay, so the Justice is a Libra. If you may have a Libra placement, or an important placement of Libra in your chart. This card is a card of balance. So you need to use your rational and logical intellectual mind rather than your emotional self. If you're having a legal issue, this card represents that it will be falling in favour of the right side. So there is a beneficial outcome to this card. From what I can see, if you've had someone stealing from you, or you've had a toxic energy around you, you may have some sort of legal proceedings going on. This is in the near future, this card, so this might not have even happened yet. If it's nothing to do with any legalities, this card is asking you to balance like a Libra. A Libra is the scale. It's represented by the scales in astrology. So that might be a good idea. We're talking about more balance. So we need more balance in your life. So we did talk about that at the start as well with the Two of Cups. So we said that you were taking on too much. And taking on too much could be that you're overworking yourself. You've got your fingers in too many pots. Someone here may be taking something from you. And then we have the Hierophant, which it's all, this story all goes together really. You may need to get some advice from a wise or trusted person, and it may be to do with the big organisation or institution. You may have a set way of thinking and it's hard to implement change for you. And then you've had a bit of a letdown here with leaving something behind. You're feeling quite betrayed, as anyone would be. So, yeah, and you need to concentrate on those two cups that are standing. Okay, and this is Justice. So this is the Libra energy asking for more balance. So we're into our intellectual mind rather than our emotional self. I know that's hard when we've been betrayed or lost a relationship of some kind. We're trying to balance out our life. It can be very, very difficult to stay in your logical mind because we can get very emotional about these situations and it's hard to move on from that. But this card is asking for the balance and to try and think logically about this. Maybe look about both sides but there is positivity in this card as well, that if there is some decision to be made, it will be falling in the right side. So there is a beneficial outcome for you, Capricorn. Okay, so let's see what we've got after that. We've got the Death card. Now, death is in no way negative. I don't see this as negative at all. You could have a Scorpio placement in your chart as well. This card talks about the ending of one phase of life. You are making way for the new, which is great. You're having major change and transformation. So you're growing and learning from this new phase that you're moving into now. You need to remain open. What you do need to do is also release what no longer serves you. This can be very, very difficult if it is a relationship you're leaving behind. You could be also hanging on to the past or you don't want to move anywhere because you're fearing change. And that's a natural thing for everyone to go through. We all fear change. But in this instance, this card is saying that you need to stop hanging on to the past and move forward, because guess what? There's new opportunities awaiting for you. So that's what that card is about. Okay, so next we have here, Capricorn, we've got the glasses are funny, Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is more fire energy. It talks about action, initiative, inspiration. It could be something to do with your job as well. The Three of Wands talks about the completion of first steps. So after all of that, you can take a big deep breath and you're at the completion of first steps. Your goals have been realised, and while successful, there is more work ahead. So more planning to keep moving forward. We're always planning. We're always moving forward. And this card says that you are heading in the right direction for positive progress. So that's good. Good, Capricorn. I'm glad we've got a good card at the end of the reading. Okay, so as I said, this is the Ten of Swords. So we've already talked about that already. You are cutting through the illusions. That feeling of loss. So now the result, is going to be dependent on your actions to avert the situation. Okay, so here we have the Two of Cups. Now this talks about your love, emotions and relationships. Capricorn. You could also be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or someone with that in their chart. This talks about growth in a relationship. It could speak about you're moving to the next level. If you have just met someone, you could be going on a date. This could be that if you're engaged, you could be getting married. If you have been with someone for a little bit of time, you could be moving in with them. It could be anything. Whatever your situation is, this is what this card's about. It could also talk about the fact that you have a choice, maybe, between two people also. It can mean that, as I said, you're moving to the next level. It could be an important level. This card does talk about harmony and balance, though, so that's really nice for you, Capricorn. Kindness, mutual feelings. There could also be a reconciliation as well, or a rediscovery of your emotions if you're in contact with someone from the past. If you've had a rift previously, as I said, you could be reconciling, or you could rediscovering the emotions that you had in the past also. Okay, well, here we go. King of Wands is coming in, so you may have the King of Wands coming into your sphere. That could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. The kings know exactly what they want. They're very grounded in their energy. If you are a male, this could be you standing in your King of Wands energy, because you have a placement in, you have a fire placement, or this could be a feminine. If you're a male, this could be a female standing in her masculine energy, knowing what she wants, and you could see it that way as well. But the King of Wands is someone that is very rash and impulsive in decision making. So if you know of someone like that, they could be contacting you or coming into your life. As I said, they're not afraid to take risks. So if they're not afraid to take risks, they're going to be doing something quite, out of this world maybe. Who knows? Someone that you may not have even heard from. This person likes freedom at work. They do like variety. They get very bored easily. They don't like details. They're always creating some sort of vision. So because this person gets bored, they want action. They're creating new things to do all the time. They could be jumping from one thing to another. This person can have also a little bit of an ego as well. It depends. Small amount, big amount, whatever it is. Okay. We've got here the Fool. Now, I don't read reversals. I think that tarot's complicated enough. I think that uprights are enough for me to handle at the moment. Okay, so this talks about unexpected opportunities. So that's really nice. You need to remain open, as you will be making a major choice. This talks about you doing a leap of faith. You're having a leap of faith. You will be growing as a result of this, and there are new beginnings for you. It's an exciting new journeys out there for you, Capricorn. So that's a really nice card to end on as well. So you've got here the Three of Wands, so your completion of first steps, and here you are, and you're taking a leap of I can't speak. A leap of faith towards new beginnings and exciting new journeys. So that's really good, Capricorn. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a oracle card for you. I will be taking a Gaia oracle. Goddess Gaia. Okay, so let's see what we've got for you in the oracle. What advice have we got for Capricorn? I only call it Capricorn. I'm all jumbled with my words. Okay, so we've got two here. Okay, so we've got attachment, letting go, restriction and fear. And we've also got Sacred Earth Mother. Okay. I'm going to read both of those for you. Okay, so we've got number 8 and number 42. Okay, number 8. Number 8. I'm looking at page 8. Silly me. Okay, the attachment. Letting go, restriction, fear. You believe that you are in a situation that you cannot free yourself from. Afraid to let go and walk away because of a deep sense of duty, commitment or guilt. Perhaps you feel that you'll hurt or disappoint someone if you let go. Whatever the reason, you feel you have no choice but to stay where you are. The emotional attachment is great and the fear is overwhelming. The fact that you have picked this card today is no coincidence. So here we were talking about the Devil card, which is you, that you aren't being able to let go maybe of these addictions, but you do need to let go because this situation is dragging you down. We've also had that again with the Death card here, saying that you need to release what no longer serves you. Sometimes you're hanging on because we fear change. There are new opportunities awaiting you at the moment. Okay, so this is what this attachment card is talking about. The fact that you've picked this card today is no coincidence. The message is clear. You are being encouraged to face your fears. Do not listen to that fearful voice anymore. Beyond the fear is a space of love and light, which is guiding you and urging you to break free. Trust. Initially, there will be some upheaval, but eventually all will turn out well for all concerned. You owe it to yourself and others. You deserve to feel light and free. Summon the power of love within you and ask it to guide you and give you the strength to do what you know is right. We have our guides all around us. We have spirits, we have people that have passed over, our ascendants. They're there, they're around us and they're loving us and they're there for us to ask for guidance if we need. You can ask for them to help you in whatever situation you're going through. They're there to listen. If you want to write down on a piece of paper and, as I said, a journal, and you want to say that you're fearful of whatever situation, you can ask them to give you a sign of some sort or put you on the right path. They are there for you to seek guidance from. They're there to help you in whatever situation you're going through. So never forget that don't think that you're alone. There's always someone out there for you. And as I said, even if it means having a checkup at the GP, just to get some advice, they're there to help as well. You don't have to have something physically wrong with you. It can be something mentally that you're going through and you just need to have a chat to someone about it. The affirmation I've got here for you, Capricorn, is I am free from all negative attachment. I am guided by the power of love. I look beyond my fears and see only love. I deserve to be happy. I choose to follow my heart. Remember, it's your heart. Your heart. I choose to follow my heart. I deserve to be happy. This says also that you are free from negative attachment, and we are just about to have the full moon in Scorpio. So it's a good idea to release anything negative You can do this by writing this down or putting it into the universe for them to take away for you. Writing it down on a piece of paper, burning it with a candle, and just letting go of what's holding you back. Okay, because we have 42 here, the Sacred Earth Mother, a message of love. Okay, sorry, Capricorn. 42, a message of love. We travel the endless corridors of our mind until one day we find a pathway that leads us to our heart. Who you truly are has nothing to do with your personality or your achievements, successes or failures. The you think you are is an actor, playing a role that your soul has chosen. The essence of you is soul light with no beginning or end. You are an eternal spark of pure creativity, unlimited potential that yearns to be expressed and fulfilled. Your potential is your destiny. It awaits your call. Trust your heart and apply its love and wisdom to all you do. In this way, all you create or do will be a true expression of your soul. It is through expression, your truth, that you create things of lasting value. Be true to you. I've never heard of a better saying than that, and that is be true to yourself. Always be true to yourself. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. You need to follow the path that you feel is the right thing for you. There is no wrong path. There's no wrong path, Capricorn. So whatever path you go, there's always lessons to learn. There's always healing to do, and there's always good times ahead. Doors close and other ones open up straight away. You'd be surprised. Okay, so that's what I've got for you, Capricorn. I hope you have enjoyed your reading. As I said, if you haven't subscribed already, you can do that and hit the notification bell. If you want to go in the competition, subscribe and put a green heart in the comments. This is a free channel. It's free to subscribe. I'm not taking any money for free personal readings. I don't have WhatsApp. I don't do extensions. I will never ask for money from you at all. This is my journey, and I want to keep it as free as possible, and I want to get the messages out to who needs to hear them. Tarot has given me so much guidance and help for my where I've been and where I'm going now. I love reading cards, and I love giving the information to you. So as I said, I hope you enjoy that. I hope you have a really nice weekend, a good week, and I will see you in the next reading. Okay, bye Capricorn. See ya.